all my sports fans out there, welcome to another sports edition of the Buckeye Vinnie YouTube channel sports show. My friends, sit back, relax, and now let's talk a little NBA basketball and the format of the NBA All-Star Game, which will be taking place today. So my friends, you got to remember, I grew up, obviously, back in the 80s, when, for me, it was one All-Star Game. It was the best of the East versus the best of the West. And that's the way it should be. Now, I'm just going to throw out the starting lineup back in 1985. Wow, 1985. I was 16 years old in 1985. So here was the All-Star team starting lineup for the East. We had Dr. J, Isaiah Thomas, Larry Bird, Moses Malone, and the GOAT, Michael Jordan. For the West, we had Magic Johnson, George Iceman Gervin, Ralph Sampson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Adrian Dantley. Now, my friends, I named right there 10 of the best players in 1985, okay, without a doubt. Now, in case you were wondering, the West won that game over the East 140-129. Now, and also back then, the NBA commissioner, which in my opinion was the best NBA commissioner in the history of the NBA, was David Stern. You know, this was a commissioner that when he had to get tough, he got tough. When he had to be some of the NBA players' best friends, he could also do that, okay? But he was a commissioner that had no problem of laying the law down. Not like the one we have today, Adam Silver, who, honestly, it's a free-for-all in the NBA. Now, going from 1985 All-Star Game to now 2026, their version of the All-Star Game. Check this out. Like I mentioned, back then we had East versus West. Simple enough, right? The best of the East will take on the best of the West in the NBA. Now we have, check this out, the USA Stars, which are the best of the younger players in the NBA, and the USA Stripes, which are the veteran best of the players in the NBA. And then we have Team World, which is all the foreign players best in the NBA. Why do they have to make this so difficult? Adam Silver, why? Why? So once again, USA Stars, USA Stripes, and Team World. Instead of, back in 1985, we had the NBA East versus the NBA West. Done. Done. Done deal. East versus the West. Not now. Like always, we have to, everybody gets a trophy now. Once again, USA Stars, which are the younger, some rookie players, USA Stripes, the LeBron James, okay, the older players, and Team World, all the foreign players. I just don't know how the NBA has changed from David Stern, classy commissioner, to now Adam Silver, who obviously cannot keep any of these players in line, okay, obviously. But this is where we're at right now. And instead of being very simple, done, you know, a one game done, East versus West, like I mentioned in 1985, West winning that game 140 to 129. And I stated the all-star players for both squads from the NBA East and the NBA West. And looking back, my friends, those were true NBA ball players. They really were. You know, these were players that they let their actions speak for itself on the court. If you recall, you know, none of these players butted their nose in when it came to worldly events. None of these players butt their nose in when it came to political situations that was going on in the country. They just point blank played basketball. Case closed. That was their job. And they did a great job of it. Once again, back in 1985, the East All-Stars, Dr. J, Isaiah Thomas, Larry Bird, Moses Malone, and Michael Jordan. On the West, Magic Johnson, George Gervin, Ralph Sampson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Adrian Dantley. And, you know, truly, you know, once again, I was right around 16 years old. And you know, each one of these names that I mentioned, I remember these guys like it was yesterday. Seriously. And now, I'll be very honest with you. I don't even follow the NBA now. I truly don't. With all the negativity that goes on, and you know, them thinking that they're the world politicians, which they're not. They're athletes. Stay in your lane. If you're an athlete, stay in your lane. I can't follow the NBA anymore. But when I found out that how the NBA is doing their All-Star game in 2026, I just thought it was a complete joke. I really did. Compared to how they did back in 1985, which was so simple. East versus West, done. And once again, now we have under Adam Silver, USA Stars, USA Stripes, and Team World. My opinion, once again, just my opinion, okay? I don't like this one bit. I will not watch a minute of this, not at all, okay? But when I did find out how, you know, the format was going to take place, I just felt without a doubt, everybody knows me, that I had to do a video and give my 2 cents about it. Now, I did play, you know, growing up, I played basketball, okay? Great sport. Actually, it's my favorite sport that I played. And, you know, back then, you know, you had players that was good enough to make a team or make an all-star team. And you know, you got to remember, back then you had cuts. If you weren't the top 12, okay, best player trying out for a team, you weren't making it. Case closed. Okay? Try better next time. But not in this day and age. You know, everybody makes a team, as you see. USA Stars, USA Stripes, and Team World. Basically, that's the whole NBA roster. Okay? Okay? Not like when I grew up, all right? But anyways, I want your opinion down below. Please comment down below what you feel of the modern day version of the NBA All-Star Game. And please comment down below which one you like better. The one that I stated in 1985. Very simple, East versus West. Best players from the East, they take on the best players from the West. Okay? Or the way Adam Silver, the NBA commissioner, is doing it in today's NBA version, of USA Stars, USA Stripes, and Team World. Please comment down below how you feel. Like always, my friends, if you haven't subscribed yet, please click on that subscribe button. If you like this video, which I hope you all do, please click on that like button. Like always, please check out Super Thanks. Any donation to the Buckeye Vinny YouTube channel sports show is appreciated. And my friends, not only do I love to read your comments, okay, but I love to get back to every comment that I do read. And you know who you are. When you comment to me, I'm getting back with you, okay? So please comment down below. I really treasure reading your comments and your opinions. And like I said, there's a lot of times, you know, hey, not everybody can agree, okay? But I still respect any comment that people throw out there. So please comment down below. Like always, my friends, peace out. God bless you all. Stay safe. Click on my face right up here to subscribe. And until next time, keep on watching, keep on liking, and keep on subscribing. Buckeye Vinny is out of here.